Okay, so this time we're talking about eyes and wigs, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so first off, there is the fur type wigs, and this is actually a Pookie wig, and it's fairly small. It's a 3/4 size, and the sizes go by inches. And she was about 3.5 and inches for her circumference for her head. Um, it was best for me to get a 3/4 wig because her head size falls right in the middle of there. Fur wigs are very easy to style. Because watch, I can do this and it sticks straight up right on its own. And toothbrush is great for grooming it. What's in her hair for that blue color is actually just a little bit of pastel, and that will probably come right out. The dress she's wearing I actually made myself, and I'm still working on it. I need to add some clasps to it in the back, and there's like some lace detail stuff that I'm going to add to it. But anyways, other than that, there's another thing that you're going to want to know about wigs. This is called a silicone wig cap, and it's got like these little teeth on it which help keep the wig in place. Here is my head, and the best way to put them on is to kind of just sometimes they'll slide right on depending on the size of the head, but if you want to flip it inside out, if I can do it. I'm sorry, my hands are not great. Then you press it to the back of the head and just kind of fold it down on the head like that and smooth it out. Another thing is, if you have fur wigs like I do for some of my dolls, you're going to want to have to clean your wig caps every once in a while because they'll get gunked up with little fuzzies, and it's just easy just to go ahead and rinse them off with some water and then just dry them off. So that's good. Anyway, moving on to synthetic haired wigs. Some are heat resistant, some are not. You need to check this before you consider using a flat iron or a curling iron or a crimper or anything like that on your doll hair. Also, keep it on a very low setting because although they are heat resistant, they are not like normal human hair and they can be destroyed. This is a very gorgeous wig. This is my synthetic wig. This is a 7/8, and this is for Yori. And I've actually curled part of the hair, and you can use hairspray and gel in the wigs and stuff, but like I said, avoid anything with oil because you don't want it to somehow end up getting on your doll and then ruin your doll. So, avoid that. Moving on to eyes. There are several different types of eyes, and their prices vary depending on the type. The cheapest is acrylic, and those are the types of eyes that I have. And these are a 20 millimeter, and yeah, he has some really big eyes, but he has like a humongous head, so. These are 20 millimeter, and they're absolutely gorgeous. There's glass eyes, which I don't have any. Those are super pretty, though. And then most expensive is the urethane eyes, and those ones usually the best place to look for them is on Mako Eyes, so I'll have to link that in the description as well. And another thing, these are Velcro pieces. Some wigs come with these, so yeah, that's a thing. Also, another thing, a lot of times when you buy a wig, it comes in something like this. This is just a hairnet, but this is meant to keep it in good shape so it doesn't get all messed up. I'll have to put a link to a good place to buy some wigs in the description of this video. And yeah. Now, since this kind of falls in line with eyes and stuff like that, this gunk in here is called eye putty, and it's gonna kind of get a little bit annoying to go and try and put the eyes in if you have like your S-hook and your strings coming through here, so I suggest taking your head off when you go to put your eyes and stuff in, if you don't already have them in, and then you can just go ahead and put your head back on. I don't have a body to show you how to do that, so I'll have to show you that step and process when I end up getting my Delmore doll, which I'm still paying on him, so yeah, there's that. Also, eyelashes. They come in a variety of different colors, but you know, the most common is the blonde and the brown and the black. But black is most common. What I have is black. Easiest place to get these is either directly from the doll company. If they don't sell them there, then you can always check eBay. So those easily can go on with like some toothpicks and Elmer's glue. Also, if you can't really get a hold of iPutty for whatever reason, it's kind of annoying to have to go and pay for iPutty and wait forever just to have it shipped over, and it's just a tiny bit of goop. Some people use kneaded erasers to stick this in, and other people use like this silicone earplug thingies. So yeah, you can get those at the drugstore. Also, I don't know if this is like a thing with all iPutty, but this is like extremely sticky, but I found putting a tiny bit of water on it makes it easier to work with, and it doesn't stick to my fingers as much. Also, washing my hands before doing all that helps too. So, yeah. He's got a bit of gunk on him, so I'm gonna have to clean him with Mr. Clean Magic Eraser before I put all his stuff back on. Miss Mio does not have her wig cap yet, so I need to buy her one, because her hair falling off all the time drives me nuts. Also, another thing, when you go and put the wig cap on and then you put the wig on, sometimes it decides that it wants to curl under a little bit, so you'll have to fight with it. Yeah, and her wig just fell off again, so yeah, she needs her wig cap. It's driving me crazy. I think that's all I can really think about right now for eyes and wigs and stuff like that in general. Next video will be about clothing.